This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I'm excited today. Our guest, Jackie Ryan. He is AK BlackJack, right? Born in Brooklyn, New York, a baseball entertainer, motivational speaker, member of the world-famous Harlem Wizards for over 24 years. He's performed all over the world. He's got some really cool credits here. Inducted into the high school Hall of Fame there at John Jay High School, which is very cool. That would be awesome to have. He's considered one of the greatest playground ballers of all time. Complex.com, Slam Magazine, some of the greatest street baller players of all time. I've heard him described as a white Michael Jordan. And then also 3 times Guinness record holder, ESPN's national three-point champion, shooting champion, Netflix Losers, great episode, episode 7, BlackJack, TEDx Talk, which I watched as well, Basketball Saved My Life. And then October 30th, 2020, a feature film, BlackJack, the Jackie Ryan story, David Arquette, Michael Rappaport, Ashley Green, Greg Finley, who plays Jack, and Robert Davi. Jackie, thanks so much for spending a few minutes today.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Talk to me about what it means to work with the kids and what you see happen to them, and then also about your daughter, because I saw where you and your daughter worked together too, and that was a really beautiful moment to see.
So it started me loving playing basketball at about 8 or 9 years old and spinning basketballs. I was home one Saturday morning watching a Globetrotter cartoon, and I saw Curly Neal spin the ball, and all the kids went, yeah. And I said, oh man, I got to learn how to do that. Maybe kids will clap for me one day. It took forever, but I got it. I was always the type, even when I was a kid, I'd like to show off and make kids laugh and smile. That was my get high, And so it took forever. I got it, and then went from 1 basketball to 2 to 3. Actually went from 1 basketball to 2, and then that was it. And then I didn't really get really good at it till I became a Harlem Wizard, and just went back into the gyms and the parks, and all day, all night long, just took his best trick, put it in my repertoire, his best trick, put it in my repertoire. And, within 1 year, one of the guys on the team said, you can make a lot of money doing halftime shows. So I put a tape together, with some of the Wizard stuff, and I sent it out. And my first halftime show was the Mecca, Madison Square Garden. My whole family was there. Wow. They were happy. But getting back to the kids, like I do halftime shows, and I do corporate stuff now, and the birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. But the thing I love to do most is doing the school assemblies, because you have 2, 3, 4, 500. I did a show with 1,100 kids in a gym, and just me. And just to hear the laughter of children, see them smile and inspire them. Nobody's got a better job than me. The kids are my fuel. They always were. And I prepared for this my whole life. Class clown, got thrown out of every classroom. Good basketball player, and spinning basketball since I'm 8. So I prepared for it, and
it's your calling. It's
my calling.
Bring it, yeah. That shows.
In one year, we have a game, and all the guys are warming up. They're stretching. I'm in the stands with the kids that are coming in, and I'm taking their little fingers, and I'm tickling them, and I'm just being silly with them and all that. And a nun came up to me, and she grabbed me and went, oh no, I'm in trouble again. She said, you're doing God's work. You're making the children happy. Wow. So I went back and I called my mom at when we got back to the hotel. I said, Mom, guess what? I'm doing God's work. I'm making the children happy. That's what some nun told me. And she was very happy. And then in her eulogy, when she passed away, my sister said one sentence that she would have said to each and every one of us. There was 5 of us. And when it came to me, she said, Jackie, keep doing God's work. Make the children happy. And that's what I get to do.